The jump for Johnston. Steve Maloney to jump for North Providence. And North Providence wins it. Ball picked up by Floyd Graham. Over the timeline, goes inside to Maloney. Maloney goes up for two. No good. Rebound. Tom Zednick passes out to brother Ralph. And Ralph's holding on, waiting for everybody to cross the line. Passes it over to Tim Arnold. Passes it back to Ralph. Ralph goes up for two. No good. Rebound. Dave Hansen. And Hansen goes up for two. Graham brings the ball up. Tries to go inside. Doesn't find an opening. Looking. It's number 44, Matt D'Ambra. Rebound. Ralph Zednick. No, he knocked it out of bounds. No, excuse me. Ball was knocked out of bounds by 52, Dan McDonald. Crum trying to look to inbound the ball. Finds an opener in Tom Zednick. Tom passes it off to Brian. Brian runs in a heavy stream of Cougars. Gets it up, though. 2 points. 4-0. Johnston. And we have a foul called. Nope, excuse me. Timeout called by Ernie D. 7:19 left to go. The first quarter. And Ernie D has already called a timeout. Ernie D calling out some last-minute instructions to his team. McDonald inbounds the ball to Ficacelli. Ficacelli brings it across the timeline. Top of the key. Passes it over to Floyd Graham. Graham over to D'Ambra. D'Ambra over to Ficacelli. Ficacelli looking for an opening. Couldn't find it. Finally finds Graham. Graham goes cross-court to D'Ambra. D'Ambra tries to go inside. And he's stopped by Tom Zednick. Johnston ball. Crum looking to inbound. Goes outside. Tom Zednick. Tom holds on. Passes back to Brian. Brian trying to go inside. Stops. Pops. No good. Rebound. Number 44. Matt D'Ambra. Over to Graham. Graham trying to go inside. Stays outside and hits for two. Zednick over to Crum. Little traffic. Rough. Zednick. And we had Floyd Graham sliding over here to the table. And Ralph Zednick was guilty of traveling. Scores now 4-2. Johnston up by 2. It's 6:40 to go in the first quarter. Graham over the line to Ficacelli. Ficacelli calling out some plays. Over to Graham. Over to D'Ambra. D'Ambra over to Ficacelli. Over to McDonald. McDonald over to Ficacelli. Over to D'Ambra. D'Ambra tries to go inside. No good. And we have a foul. Foul is on Tim Arnold. That's his first and team first. Donald trying to inbound the ball. Inbound it to Floyd Graham. Graham goes for the three. No good. Rebound. Matt D'Ambra. D'Ambra tries to go up. And he hits for two. 4-0. It's 6:15 to go in the quarter. Crum looking to inbound. Finds Tim Arnold. Arnold trapped. Gets it off to Dave Hansen. Hansen back over to Arnold. Arnold over the timeline into Brian Crum. Crum inside to Dave Hansen. Hansen harassed. Tries to get it up. No good. Rebound Tom Zednick. And it's stolen by 50. Steve Maloney. Maloney passes out to Graham. Graham sprints up court. Stops short. Tries to go off the rim. No good. Gets his own rebound. It's back out to D'Ambra. D'Ambra tries to go up. And he's knocked away by Tom Zednick. Picked off by Dave Hansen. Not Brian Crum. And he passes off to Brian Crum. And we have a foul. First foul on North Providence. Foul's on number 44, Matt D'Ambra. All right, yourself, Mr. Mayor. Arnold over to Hansen. Hansen back over to Arnold, over to Ralph Zednick. Hansen top of the key looking, finds Tim Arnold over to Ralph Zednick. Ralph passes in to brother Tom. Tom fades away. Hits a jumper. No good. Rebound. McDonald. McDonald into Graham. Graham. And he hits for two when he picks it. And he draws the foul. Falls on number 32, Ralph Zednick, excuse me. And Graham will go to the line for one. Timeout called by Bob Smith. And 5:13 left to go. North Providence is taking a quick 2-point lead, 6-4. They've scored 6 straight points. The Graham trying to make it a possible 7th. Graham up and no good. Rebound, Ralph Zednick. Off over to Dave Hansen, over to Tim Arnold. Arnold across the line. Arnold over to Hansen. Hansen tries over to Arnold. Back over to Hansen, playing catch. Arnold over to Ralph Zednick. Ralph tries to go outside. Tries to go inside, excuse me. These fast-paced games have me confused a bit. And is it a foul? Nope, just knocked out of bounds. Crum looking inbound. It's Tim Arnold. Arnold looking for an opener. Harassed by Graham. Finds Brian Crum. Crum harassed by Ficcacelli. Back over to Arnold, back over to Hansen. Hansen over to Arnold. Arnold for 3 points. No good. Rebound. Tom Zednick. Tom goes up for 2. No good. Rebound. Dan McDonald. Donald looking to throw the full court bomb. It's Graham. Graham up for 2. And Floyd Graham with 6 points so far. Scores 8-4. North Providence. 4:21 left to go in the quarter. Crum crosses the timeline. Over to Dave Hansen. Over to Ralph Zednick. Ralph tries to get inside to his brother. Thinks otherwise. Hits Tim Arnold on the run. On over to Hansen. Over to Tom Zednick. Tom tries to go up. And we have a foul on North Providence. Falls on number 50, Steve Maloney, coming into the game. Number 53, Don Zambrano. Camera. I'm going to see who's running the camera. Crum inbounds it to Tim Arnold. Passes over to Tom Zednick. Almost loses it to Graham. Back out to Arnold. Arnold, 3 points. Scores 8-7. North Providence up by 1. 3:53 left to go in the quarter. Zambrano over to Graham. Over to D'Ambra. Nope, excuse me. Over to Maloney. Over to D'Ambra. Back over to Graham. Graham for 3 points. No good. Rebound. Tim Arnold. No. Almost stolen by Graham, but picked up by Brian Crum. Crum. Coast to coast. Then he hits the 2. 10-7. 10-8, excuse me. Graham over to D'Ambra. D'Ambra thinking of 3. Otherwise goes inside. No good. Ralph Zednick tried some fancy footwork to get the ball in bounds, but loses it. Coming in is Brent Kerman. Taking a breather is number 52, Dan McDonald. Kerman inbounds to D'Ambra. D'Ambra with Graham behind him. Passes out over to Kerman. Kerman inside to D'Ambra. D'Ambra goes up. Picked off. Tom Zednick. Tom passes it over to Brian Crum. Crum goes inside to Tim Arnold. Back out to Crum. Crum goes up for 2, no good. Rebound. D'Ambra. D'Ambra over to Graham. Graham harassed by Arnold. Goes inside. Stops. Over to Kerman. Kerman goes up for 2, and he hits. Excuse me. Scorekeeper's got it all screwed up. It's 9-10. Excuse me. North Providence. Arnold harassed. Dumps it off to Crum, who dumps it off to Tom Zednick. Tom goes up. And he hits for 2. 2:34 left to go. 11-10. Johnston up by 1. Graham Over to Deamber. Deamber goes up for three. No good. Rebound. Ralph Zednik. Ralph over to Tim Arnold. Arnold inside to Brian Crum. Brian goes inside. Underneath. And no good. Rebound. Tom Zednik. Tom goes in. And Tom is called for a foul. It's his first. Team third. Checking into the game for Johnston is number 11, Garrett Samaglia, as Dave Hansen takes a breather. Kerman inbounds to Graham. Graham over to Ficacelli. Ficacelli over to Graham. Graham for three. No good. Rebound. Tom Zednik. Tom over to Samaglia. Over to Ralph Zednik. Ralph goes up for the layout and misses. No good. Rebound. Kerman. Over to Graham. Graham. Inside. Almost blocked by Tom Zednik. Rebound. Brian Crum. Crum harassed by Graham and Zambrano. Picked off by Graham. Inside to Zambrano. And Crum tries to steal it. And we have a foul. Foul's on Brian Crum. That's his first. Kerman. He's out with mono. He's out with mono. Watch out. Graham. With the inside to Deamber. With the Zambrano. And Zambrano is traveling. Well, we got ABC here, too.
Oh, we lost the first.
I don't know. I didn't see. Oh, mix up there. Ficacelli picks up the ball. Over to Graham. Graham, top of the key, and he hits for three. 13-11, North Providence. Arnold. Back to Crum. Crum inside, tries to go inside to Tom Zednik. Picked off by Floyd Graham. Graham goes up for two. "11 points by Floyd Graham. 54 seconds left to go in the quarter. Samaglia with the ball. Inside to Ralph Zednik. And Ralph is fouled. Foul's on number 50, Steve Maloney. That's his second. And Maloney is taking a breather. Coming into the game is number... He's coming back in the game. Matt Deamber's back in. 15-11, North Providence. Crum inbounded to Ralph Zednik. Ralph goes up for two, no good. Crum rebound, goes up and he hits for two. Graham over the line. Over to Zambrano inside. Oh, back over to Graham. Graham goes up for three, no good. Rebound, Ralph Zednik. Off over to Brian Crum. Crum inside to Tim Arnold. Bounces in it and tries to bounce inside. Kick ball, Floyd Graham. Crum looking to inbound it. It's Tim Arnold on the outside. Over to Samaglia. Samaglia up for three. No good. Rebound. Picks up. Jump ball called. Alternating possession. It's Johnston's ball. Crum trying to find an inbound. It's Samaglia. Samaglia almost loses it. Holds up. Over to Arnold. Arnold inside to Tom Zednik. Tom goes up. No good. Rebound. Graham. 8 seconds left. Graham tries to drive inside. Tries to pass to Matt Deamber. Deamber up and he hits for two. And as this time runs out in the first quarter, scores 17 North Providence. 13 for Johnston. And the high scorers for the first quarter for Johnston. Brian Crum with 6. For North Providence, Floyd Graham with 11. start the second quarter. McDonald inbounds the ball to Ficacelli. Ficacelli over to Diambra. Diambra up for two when he hits. Crum looking to inbound. Can't find anybody open. Hits Tim Arnold. Arnold back over to Crum. Crum, 4-on-1, over to Ralph Zednick, and Ralph goes up for two. 19-15. Graham over to Diambra, back over to Graham. Graham over to Ficacelli, and Ficacelli hits his first two of the game. Crum hits Arnold, inbounds to Arnold, over to Gary Smaglia. Smaglia goes all the way by himself, and his first two for the game. 21-17, 7:13 left to go in the half. Graham over to Diambra. Diambra thinking of three, no good. And we have a foul. I think it's on number 32, Ralph Zednick. Yep. That's his second. And he'll take a breather as Dave Hansen steps in. Diambra to go to the line for 1-1. Diambra misses the first. Rebound Graham. Oh no. Almost picked up by Crum, and Crum's. Excuse me, Crum and McDonald in the mix-up. And McDonald knocks out of bound. Crum inbounded to Tom Zednick. Tom tries to hand it off. Finally finds a way. Passes over to Crum. Crum behind the back of number 34, Ficacelli. Arnold over to Hansen, over to Arnold, over to Smaglia. Smaglia up for three. No good. Rebound. Hansen inside. Tries to go inside. Scuttle, jumble, and Graham picks up the ball. Graham inside to McDonald. McDonald up for two. Crum inbounds to Smaglia. Smaglia over to Arnold. Arnold over to Tom Zednick, and Tom tries to go up. No good. And Tom decides he can't go it the first time. He'll stop that. 19-23. Off Providence, still up by 4 with 6:19 to go in the half. Graham over to Diambra. Diambra up for three. No good. Rebound Crum. Crum holding off Ficacelli. Crum over to Tom Zednick, over to Smaglia. Smaglia goes inside. He hits for two. 23-21. 5:58 to go. Graham. And Graham's guilty of traveling. One too many steps. And Hansen will sit down. Coming back into the game, Ralph Zednick. Crum inbounds to Arnold. Arnold over the timeline. Over to Gary Smaglia. Smaglia back over to Arnold. Over to Ralph Zednick. Ball forward to Tim Arnold. Arnold up for three. No good. Rebound, Ralph Zednick. Ralph tries to go inside the brother. Finds Gary Smaglia. And jumble. Picked off McDonald. McDonald over to Graham. Pass. Graham goes up. No good. Rebound. Ralph Zednick. Ralph over to Crum. 3-on-1. Over to Smaglia. Back over to Crum. No good. Rebound. Tom Zednick. Nobody can find the hole. Oh, Diambra. Full court pass to Lloyd Graham. Graham goes up. Misses the layup. It's his own rebound, though, with a little assistance from Ralph Zednick. Ficacelli goes up for the skyhook, and he hits. 25-21 with 5:06 to go in the half. Smaglia bringing the ball over the timeline. Over to Tim Arnold, over to Brian Crum. Crum looking, also Arnold over. Arnold goes inside, hits. Ralph Zednick, but we have a foul on number 50. And that's his second or third, I believe. And Tim Arnold will take a breather as number 23, Bobby Begelli, steps in. And Ralph will go to the line for two. And Ralph hits his first. And he both of them. 25-23. North Providence up by 2. Graham or to Ficacelli. Ficacelli looking. Finds Kerman. Kerman goes inside, goes up, and he hits for 2. Ralph over to Brian Crum. Crum dumps it off to Gary Samaglia. Samaglia back over to Crum. Crum inside, goes up and hits for 2. Graham, and he tries to go inside, and he's no good. No layup for Graham this time. Rebound, Brian Crum. Crum over to Samaglia. Samaglia inside to Tom Zednick. Tom in the brother Ralph. Ralph looking to go inside, passes off to Samaglia. Samaglia is a baseline jumper, no good. Picked off Pagelli. Pagelli over to Crum. Crum over to Ralph Zednick at the foul line. No good, rebound, D'Ambra. D'Ambra tries and hits Graham. Oh, and it's picked off. Brian Crum. Graham caught napping. And Tom Zednick stops another one. All tied up, 27-27. D'Ambra goes up, hits for 2. Crum brings it up. Over to Pagelli. Pagelli back over to Crum. Crum inside to Ralph Zednick. Ralph tries to go, and he loses it. 3:05 left to go in the half. 29-27. North Providence by 2. Graham brings the ball up. Bounces it over to McDonald. Back over to D'Ambra. D'Ambra up for 3. No good. Rebound. No good. Kicked out of bounds by McDonald. Pagelli brings over the line to Samaglia. Over to Tom Zednick. Back over to Samaglia. Samaglia over to Tom Zednick. Tom outside. Go for 2. No good. Rebound. Kerman. Kerman harassed by Samaglia. Fans looking for a foul on that one. No good. D'Ambra over to Graham. Graham up for 3. No good. Rebound. Ralph Zednick. Over to Brian Crum. 2:27 to go in the half. Crum over to Ralph Zednick. Ralph. Over to Gary Samaglia. Back over to Ralph. Oh, and Ralph's guilty of traveling. McDonald. Inbound to Graham. Graham passes over to Ficacelli. Ficacelli. Top of the key. Over to D'Ambra. D'Ambra goes up for 3. (32-27) with 1:55 to go. Samaglia over to Pagelli. Backs over to Samaglia. Samaglia over to Pagelli. Pagelli up for 3. No good. Rebound. Kerman. Kerman over to D'Ambra. D'Ambra, guys go inside. No good. And he bowls over Gary Samaglia. 1:39 left to go. North Providence up by 5. Samaglia. Top of the key, looking for an opener. Goes by himself for 2. No good. Rebound, McDonald. McDonald over to Kerman. Kerman stops, goes in, and he picks up the foul. 2. Foul is on, I believe. Gary Samaglia, that's his first. Kerman will go to the line for 1. Goes up and he hits it. 35-27. North Providence up by 8. Samaglia over to Pagelli. Pagelli goes up. No good. Rebound. D'Ambra. D'Ambra over to Graham. Graham drives to the basket, goes up, rebound, no. Brian Crum. 59 seconds left. Crum is picked off by Graham, picked up by Kerman. Kerman over to Ficcacelli. Ficcacelli loses it, and he steps on the line. Nope. Guilty of steps. He's traveling. Crum over to Ralph Zednick, over to Gary Samaglia. Samaglia looking over to Bobby Begelli. Begelli over to Crum. Crum drives. It's underneath the basket, tries to go up. Rebound, Matt D'Ambra. D'Ambra, full quarter to Graham. Graham up and hits for two. It's Graham's first two of the second quarter. 23 seconds left to go in the half. 10-point lead for North Providence, 37-27. Samaglia over to Ralph Zednick. Back over to Samaglia. Samaglia wide open. It's Tom Zednick, but Tom is trapped. Kerman brings the ball up. Kerman up for two, no good. Rebound, Ryan Crum. Crum tries to throw the Hail Mary, no good. And at the end of the first half, he scored. Yeah. You have the Cougars up by 10, 37-27. Got Brian Crum ready to inbound the ball. And Crum inbounds it to Tim Arnold. Arnold over the line. Over to Gary Samaglia. Back over to Arnold. Arnold over to Ralph Zednick. Ralph looking to inbound it. Goes inside to brother Tom. Goes back outside to Ralph. Over to Gary Samaglia. Top of the key for three. And 37-30. Graham brings it over the line. Over to number 34, Anthony Ficcacelli. Ficcacelli way over in the corner to Matt D'Ambra. D'Ambra up for three. Crum inbounds it. Oh, it's Tom Zednick off the back. Picked up by Graham. Graham picked up by Crum. Rebound. Samaglia over to Tom Zednick. Tom loses it. Whoa. Would have been nice if he held on to it. Ficcacelli bring the ball up. Over to D'Ambra. D'Ambra thinking of three. Decides to go inside. Baseline. No good. Rebound. Ralph Zednick out to Gary Samaglia. Samaglia harassed by Graham. Samaglia loses it for a second. Hits Brian Crum. Crum calling out a play. Fakes it over to Tim Arnold. Arnold. Goes inside to Ralph, floats one up, and Ralph, reverse layup for two. McDonald over to Graham. Referee timeout. Allow Graham to tie his shoes. And assistant coach for Johnston, Dan Mazzula, some master instructions to Ralph Zednick. Bob Smith talks to Brian Crum. Meanwhile, Ernie D is talking to number 50, Steve Maloney, giving him some last-minute instructions. And time in. McDonald over to Ficcacelli. Ficcacelli over to Graham. Graham up for three. No good. Rebound. Tom Zednick. Tom over to Gary Samaglia. Samaglia waits for his team to get over. Wise move. It's only him and Ralph Zednick against four of them. Samaglia finds an open lane. No good. Rejected by back D'Ambra. D'Ambra over to Graham. Graham goes up. No good. Rebound. D'Ambra. D'Ambra goes up for two. No good. Gets his own rebound, but picked off by Brian Crum. Crum over to Samaglia. Samaglia hits for two. Oh, and they call it no. Oh, no good. First foul on North Providence. Falls on number 34, Anthony Ficcacelli. That's his first. You're going to see it's Dan McDonald. In the game is Brent Kerman. Crum up for three. No good. Rebound. Matt D'Ambra. D'Ambra floats one to Graham. Graham looking up the heaven for that one. Picks it off and gets two. Rob Zednik inbound. Close it over to Tim Arnold. Arnold bounces it over to Crum. Crum up for two. And hits for two. And he hits. Graham. Moves it over the line. Inbounds it to D'Ambra. D'Ambra up for two. No good. Picked off. Tom Zednik. To Crum. Crum. Inside. Up. And he hits for two. 42-36. 5:16 left to go. Graham. Top of the key. Inside to Maloney. Maloney goes up. And we have a foul. This foul on Johnston. Oh, that's Ralph Zednik's picked up his third. Maloney misses his first. He'll get one more. And Ralph Zednik will be sitting down. Coming in for him is Dave Hansen. Maloney trying for at the second. No good. Rebound. Brian Crum. Crum looking behind him. Going to see where Graham is. Goes up for two. Gets his own rebound. Passes off to Tim Arnold for three. No good. Rebound Crum. And Crum is fouled. No good. Wait a minute. They have a foul called on Johnston. Oh no, yes there is. A foul called on Matt D'Ambra. That's his second. Excuse me. His second. North Providence thought they had picked something up there. 4:55 left to go in the third quarter. I'm pleased to announce that we have the North Providence Mayor, Salvador Mancini, here tonight to watch the game. And Crum will go to the line for two. And he misses the first one. Crum to it for a second. And he hits it. 42-37. Graham over to D'Ambra. D'Ambra hits for two. Crum bringing it up. It's harassed by Ficcacelli. And harassed by Graham. Over to Smaglia though. Smaglia over to Tim Arnold. Arnold all alone. No good. And Dave Hansen tries, but Ficcacelli gets the foul. Over the top. Well, excuse me, over the back. That's his second. Third, North Providence. Hansen will go to the line for two. And Ficcacelli will take a breather as Dan Zambarano comes back in. Excuse me, Don Zambarano. Hansen hits the first. It's his first point in the second half. 3 overall. And he hits the second. Graham bringing the ball up. Over to D'Ambra. D'Ambra thinking of three, no good. Passes it back out to Graham. Graham thinking of going for three. Sides against it, goes to the... Kerman hits for two. 46-39. North Providence up by 7. 4:05 left to go. Tom Zednik inside to Hansen. Hansen, and he's got a chance for a three-point play now. It's against the basket, and we have a foul on Matt D'Ambra. That's his third. Hanson for the line, and he hits it. Graham, top of the key. Over to Zambrano. Back over to Graham, back over to D'Ambra. Back over to Graham. Graham tries to drive in, drives inside. Back out to Graham, and oh, D'Ambra traveled on that one. Crum inbounds it to Arnold. Arnold over the line. Tries to get it off to Dave Hanson. Graham picked it off, but Graham stepped over the line. Still Johnston ball. 48-42 with 3:40 to go. Third quarter. Crum over to Tim Arnold. Back over to Crum. Crum has the ball batted away by Kerman. And Kerman knocks it out of bounds. Nope, excuse me. Zambrano knocked it out of bounds. Crum over to Arnold again. Over to Smaglia. Smaglia goes up for two. And he hits. 48-44, 3:15 to go. Graham over to Kerman. Kerman trap. Almost has it picked off. Kerman in trouble for it. And Smaglia is called for a foul. That's his second. Team second. Assistant coach Dan Mazzula. Doing some last minute instructions to Tim Arnold. Kerman inbounds it to D'Ambra. D'Ambra over to Graham. Over to Zambrano. Zambrano over to Graham. Graham up for three. No good. Rebound. Maloney. Maloney over to Kerman. Batted away by Tom Zednick. Picked off by Graham. Graham tries to go, and we have a foul. And we have a foul on Tim Arnold. That's his second. Team third. Kerman inbound. Over to Graham, over to Kerman. Kerman up for two. No good. Gets his own rebound. Backs up. Rejected by Tom Zednick. Jammer goes up. And he's rejected by Tom Zednick, but the ref called a foul on him. Ref having a little talk with Kerman. Kerman might have been called for a technical that time. Falls on Tom Zednick. That's his second. D'Ambra will go up for two. Hits his first. D'Ambra trying to get a second. And he gets it. 48-44. North Providence up by 4. Hanson over the line. Over to Tim Arnold. Arnold inbounds it to Ralph Zednick. Ralph tries to go up. And Ralph is up and down. Nope, we have a foul. Goes on number 44, Matt D'Ambra. Picks up his fourth foul, and he'll be taking a breather as Anthony Ficcacelli comes in. Matt D'Ambra in foul trouble. North Providence has reached the limit. And Ruff will go to the line for two. Well, first, no good. Nope, excuse me, shooting 1 and 1. Graham tries to go inside, rejected by Ralph Zednick. The Zednick brothers have been slapping balls away all night. Coming back into the game is Dan McDonald. As Don Zambarano takes a breather. Graham thinking of 3 points. Sides against it. Over to Ficcacelli. Back over to Graham. Goes inside to Dan McDonald, but picked off by number 11, Gary Samaglia. Ooh, Samaglia almost called for backcourt. Ernie D going crazy about that one. Goes up for 2, no good. Floated pass by McDonald over to Maloney. Maloney up for 2. That's his first 2 points of the game. 50-44, 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Samaglia pulling it out. Over to Graham. Over to Crum. Harassed by Graham. Over to Tim Arnold. Back over to Samaglia. Over to Crum. Ernie D calling out last minute instructions. And Crum hits for 2. Trying to get a hold of Steve Maloney. Kerman over to Graham. Graham top of the key. Over to Ficcacelli. Back over to Graham. Over to Kerman. Kerman over to McDonald. Back outside to Graham. Graham up for 3. And he hits it. 53-46 with 56 seconds to go in the quarter. Crum over the line. Over to Tim Arnold. Arnold over to Samaglia. Samaglia back over to Crum. Crum inside. Up and he hits for 2. 46 to go. 53-48. North Providence by 5. Kerman over to Graham. Graham is standing now, looking for an opening. He's just waiting. Trying to take shots, seconds off the clock. It's Maloney. Maloney up for 2. Rebound. Ralph Zednick over to an open guy. Samaglia. Samaglia up for the last minute shot. No good. 53-48 at the end of the third quarter. And high score so far for Johnston. Brian Crum with 17. Gary Samaglia with 9. Dave Hanson 7. And Ralph Zednick with 6. For North Providence, Floyd Graham, 20 points. Matt D'Amber, 16. And Brent Kerman with 9. We have Dan McDonald ready to inbound it. They start the final quarter. Inbounds it to Ficcacelli. Ficcacelli over to Graham. Graham thinking of 3 points. Sides against it, goes to McDonald. Back over to Graham. Over to Kerman. Kerman over to Graham. Kerman inside to Maloney. Stolen by Brian Crum. And Crum coast to coast for 2. Caught Maloney napping. 53-50. 7:32 to go in the game. Graham inbounded to Maloney. Maloney almost goes up, almost has it stolen by Ralph Zednick, but he hits for 2. Samaglia brings it over the line. Over to Ralph Zednick, back over to Gary Samaglia. Over to Zednick. Playing catch. Samaglia. Back in again to Ralph Zednick. Ralph goes up and hits for 2. Graham thinking of 3. Over to Kerman. Kerman tries for 3. No good. Rebound. Graham. Graham trying to go up. Oh, good. Rebound. Tom Zednick. Tom over to brother Ralph. Ralph over to Gary Samaglia. Samaglia goes up and he hits for 2. 55-54. Johnston's close to within 1. Graham over to Kerman. Kerman inside to McDonald. McDonald. And he is fouled. And the foul is on Tim Arnold. That's his third. Donald going 1-1. Hits the first. For a second, and he hits it also. The Providence back out to 3. Samaglia over the line. It's over to Crum. Harassed by Ficcacelli. Crum inside. Can't find any openings. Hits Tom Zednick. Tom goes up for 2. Johnston back in it. Back in it. Graham. Batted away by Gary Samaglia. Samaglia. Oh, and he's fouled by Floyd Graham. Nope, just Graham just knocked it out of bounds. Samaglia over to Crum. And Crum is fouled. Number 34, Anthony Ficcacelli. That's his third. Then Crum will go for 1-1. These free throw points could be crucial. One for the first, no good. Rebound, Ralph Zednick, no good. Stolen away by Kerman. Kerman over to Graham. Graham inside to Ficcacelli. Ficcacelli up, no good. Rebound Maloney. Maloney with 2. 5:50 to go. 59-56. And Samaglia inside to Tom Zednick with another stop. D'Ambra over to Graham. Back over to D'Ambra. D'Ambra thinking of 3 points. Drives. And we have a foul on number 31. Brian Crum. That's his second. The Johnston fans is creating quite a ruckus, trying to distract Matt D'Ambra. D'Ambra goes up, no good. Oh, we have a mix-up, and Brent Kerman is knocked out of bounds. Johnston ball. Samaglia. Over the line, over to Ralph Zednick all alone. Ralph taking 3 points, hides against it. Over to Tim Arnold, Arnold up, and he hits. Arnold with his 3-pointers. Scores 61-59. Johnston up by 2 now. Kerman inside to Maloney. Maloney up for 2. No good. Rebound. Brian Crum. Crum harassed by Ficcacelli. It's over to Gary Samaglia. Gary over to Tom Zednick. Over to Tim Arnold. Arnold up for another 3-pointer. No good. Oh, and Maloney is fouled by Ralph Zednick. And Ralph picks up his 4th foul with 4:39 to go. Maloney over the line for 1-1. Yeah, the scores table reset the scoreboard 60-59. having a discussion over there. Was it or was it not a three-point basket by Tim Arnold? I guess not. Maloney up for the first. Misses it. Rebound, Tom Zednick. And we have a foul. I believe it's on Brent Kerman. Oh, Brian Crum, loyal inbound pass. The guy Smaglia for two. 62-59. Johnston up by 3. Graham. Over to D'Ambra. D'Ambra back over to Graham. Graham thinking three-pointer. Over to Piccacelli, excuse me. Rebound, Tom Zednick. Zednick over to Smaglia. Smaglia almost loses it. Inbounded to Brian Crum. Over to Smaglia. 4:10 left to go in the game. Smaglia. Over to Ralph Zednick. Ralph back over to Smaglia. Over to Tim Arnold. Arnold, three-point shot. No good. Rebound, Brian Crum. No good. Oh, picked up. Ralph Zednick. Ralph inbounds it. No good. And Tim Arnold tries to go into the stands to save it. Good hustle by Tim Arnold to try and get that one. He went into the cheerleaders for that. I don't know if he's going after the ball or the cheerleaders. Graham over to D'Ambra. D'Ambra tries to go. And we have a foul on Tim Arnold. That's his 4th. Nope, excuse me. On Brian Crum. That's his 3rd. D'Ambra will go to the line for 1 and 1. No good. Rebound, Tom Zednick. Stolen by Brent Kerman. Outside to Graham. Graham for 3 points. No good. Rebound, Brian Crum. And Brian's going to hold on to that one for dear life. Inbound to Tim Arnold. Arnold goes up for 2, and he is fouled. Fouls on number 50, Steve Maloney. That's his 4th. And Tim will go to the line for 2. These free throw shots could also be crucial. Oh, no good. Around the rim and out. Arnold for a second, no good. Rebound, Maloney. Maloney over to Kerman. Kerman over to Graham. Graham for 3. No good. Air ball. Rebound. Ralph Zednick. Over to Crum. Crum. He's going to kill some time on this sucker. Come over to Smaglia. 3:05 left to go. Inside to Ralph Zednick. Ralph thumbs off to brother Tom. Tom loses it. Tries to throw it up, and he is fouled. Falls on, oh, it's number 40, no, falls on number 40, Brent Kerman. That's his 1st. .301 left to go in the game. Johnston up by a slim 3-point lead. Timeout called by Ernie D. Tom up for his first. No good. And Kerman thought he was only going 1-1. Brent, you're gonna have to wait till this one. Senek's got to hit these free throws. And he misses the second rebound. Brother Ralph up for 2. Johnston by 5. Graham over the line to D'Ambra. Across to Ficacelli, over to Graham. 2:47 to go. Graham can't decide whether to shoot. Over to Kerman up for 3, no good. Rebound, Ralph Zednik. Ralph over to Samaglia. And Samaglia's gonna hold up. Samaglia trapped by 3 North Providence players. Finds Tim Arnold over to Crum for 2. 2:30. Johnson up by 7. Timeout, Ernie D. Kerman inbounds to Graham. Graham over to D'Ambra. D'Ambra over to Graham. Graham inside to Maloney. Maloney up, no good. Rebound, Brian Crum. Crum over to Arnold. Arnold's gonna hold on for dear life. Over to Ralph Zednik. 2:07 left to go. Arnold drives inside, goes inside to Brian Crum. Crum traveled. .203, Ficacelli bringing the ball up. Over to D'Ambra. Over to Ficacelli. Over to D'Ambra. D'Ambra up for 3. No good. Rebound. Kerman up for 2. Samaglia. Over to Crum. Maloney makes a diving attempt to get that ball. Arnold almost wrapped up by Kerman, finds Crum. 1:34 left to go. 5-point lead by Johnston. Around the horn. And Floyd Graham commits his first foul of the game. He fouls Harry Samaglia. Samaglia will be shooting 1 in the bonus. These are some important free throws. They gotta hit them. They don't start hitting them, they could lose. Samaglia for the first. Hits it. Samaglia for the second, and he hits it also. Graham bringing the ball up, 1:26 left to go. Over to Kerman. Kerman inside to Maloney. Maloney up, no good. Rebound. Knocked out by Ralph Zednik. North Providence ball, 1:16 to go. Johnston up by 7. Kerman inbounded to Maloney. Maloney up, and he hits for 2. Samaglia with the ball. Trap. to Ralph Zednick. Ralph all alone. The brother Tom. Tom up for 2. .58 seconds left. Graham. Over to Giamber. Giamber up for 3. Rebound. Ralph Zednick. Over to Samaglia. Samaglia all by himself, and Graham knocks the ball out of bounds. 45 seconds left. All Johnston has to do is just hold on now. They can wait. Over to Tim Arnold. Arnold. Trap. Oh, and Floyd Graham fouls Tim Arnold. That's his second. Arnold will be shooting 1 in the bonus. Arnold for the first. He hits. 71-63. There's a bonus. And he hits the second. 72-63. Johnston up by 9. 39 seconds left. Giamber tries to go inside. Was up 2, no good. His own rebound gets 2. 72-65. Crum inbounds it to Samaglia. Samaglia over. Graham picked it up. Graham for 3 points. He hits. And we have a foul down here on the other end. Johnston up by 4 now. Have a foul. Number 31, Anthony Ficcicelli, has picked up his 4. Smagler for the first. He hits. Lead back up to 5. Smaglia. This is the second. Rebound Graham. Graham drives. It's up for 2. And he hits. 73-70. Tom Zednick has trouble. Goes up and he's fouled by Graham. 3 seconds left. Graham, 3rd foul of the night. If Tom hits one of these, you put it out of reach. It's the first. Game can be out of reach now. Well, it's North Providence to get the 3-pointer and draw the foul. This is the second. 2 seconds. 1. Crum intercepts it. North Providence is beaten by Johnston. 74-70. In a big upset. Holy mackerel, an amazing game. And for our high scorers for Johnston, Brian Crum with 21, Gary Samaglia 14, Tom Zednick 13, Ralph with 10, Dave Hansen 7, and Tim Arnold with 6. For North Providence, Floyd Graham led all scorers with 25 big points, followed by Matt D'Ambra with 18, Brent Kerman 11, Steve Maloney with 8, Dan McDonald and Anthony Ficcicelli with 4 apiece. This is Rich Shea. See you next time when our next game will be against Charahoe, Tuesday night. Till then, have a pleasant night.